Lots of people are interested in real estate, and everyone always asks me, how do I get started or where should I get started? Well, I like to say the first place to get started should be how to get leads. Now, don't get all crazy. Don't be like, oh no, I gotta spend all this money, I gotta break the bank to get leads. No, it's not necessarily like that. In this video, I'm gonna be going exactly over how I get my real estate leads, and I'm gonna be breaking it down into paid and free methods. So my top methods to get free leads in real estate in 2024 are referrals or word of mouth, driving for dollars, connecting with deal makers, and scanning Zillow or Craigslist for forgotten on-market properties. Let's dive into those right now. So the simplest and easiest way I have found to get your word out there and find free real estate leads is referrals and word of mouth. That basically just means tell everyone you know that you're looking to buy houses, get into real estate, and get them in any condition. Tell your grandma, your mom, your sister, your cousin, your coworker, your boss. Tell literally everyone that you can think of that you buy houses now and that you're looking to get into it. Post it on social media. Use everyone within your network that you can find to get the word out there. And surprisingly enough, that will eventually come back and someone will be like, oh, my brother's cousin's aunt actually had a house that was kind of beaten up that they just wanted to sell real quick, but they didn't care about. And I've had that happen time and time again, that I'm just putting my name out there, putting my word out there, telling everyone, and eventually someone's gonna reach out and someone's gonna have a deal for you. Pro tip, people always like to say in real estate, it's all about who you know, but really, it's about who knows you. The more people that you can get out there to know you, that you buy houses and that you're in real estate, the better chance you're gonna have of getting a deal and widening your network. Another one of my free favorite ways to get real estate leads in 2024 is the timeless method of driving for dollars. It's exactly what it sounds like. Drive around your local town, neighborhood, whatever it may be, look for high grass, look for rundown properties, anything that kind of shows signs of a distressed seller or distressed motivated anyone that might want to sell their house, you know. Once you get a list of those properties, write them all down, go home. Take that list of properties and look all of them up on your local county auditor's website. Find the owner of those properties, see if they own taxes, see if they live in the house, see if they own that house and live in another town over. All that is very important information. And then after you look all to that on the county website, you're going to take that information and you'll be able to get a hold of them by door knocking or writing them a handwritten letter and say, hey, I see your house is vacant. I see it's, maybe falling apart over time. If you'd be interested in selling, I'd love to buy your home. Let me know. Leave them your name, your phone number, and that's a great way to get a hold of sellers while driving for dollars in your own neighborhood. Another one of my favorite, free, most underrated real estate lead methods are connecting with deal makers. Now, what's that mean, right? So a deal maker is basically someone I would consider that is in or connected to the real estate industry that may become in contact with motivated sellers every day by chance. I'd say the most common form of a deal maker might be a real estate agent, so a realtor, right? A realtor's job is to get real estate leads and get a hold of sellers. That's what they're doing. But sometimes they might have a seller where the house isn't in the best shape, it's not really ready for a family, It might be more of an investor special and they might not want people in and out of the house. So if you connect with realtors, they might be able to give you, a first look on these properties that might be more for an investor and not for a family, right? So that's a good way to be in contact with realtors to get deals. But there's other kind of deal makers I like to look at, as in mailmen, locksmiths, anyone kind of in different, plumbers, anyone in those kind of niche construction fields where something really bad or something new goes wrong on a property, where they're going to be out there talking to the homeowner and the homeowner is going to be all, oh, I hate this house, I just want to get rid of it. And then if you offer a small incentive to these deal makers, you can say, you know what, they actually know someone who buys houses. I can give you their information if you're interested. And that's basically how it happens, I'm connected with my local locksmith. I offer him a small incentive to help us out if he can, get us a deal. And he had a situation where he was with a lady who wanted to sell her house and he was just doing the locks for her. He passed along our information and we got that house for a great deal. So it's worked for me. It could work for you guys. I highly recommend connecting with deal makers as a free real estate lead technique. One more free way I'd like to say you could get leads for real estate in 2024 It's just scanning Zillow and Craigslist for forgotten or overlooked properties, right? Sometimes someone might hire a realtor who might not be that good at their job. They might come and take photos on their phone. It might be blurry, it might be bad lighting. They may not even picture the fact that there's a backyard or a garage. I actually had this happen to me one time where I was looking for a deal. It actually been a really long time. I hadn't found a deal in a while. I was getting frustrated. I was like, I'll just check Zillow. I'm scanning through Zillow and I see this house that's in a better area, but the pictures are just horrible. It doesn't really show anything. They're blurry. I'm like, I guess I'll check it out. And it turned out that that was an amazing property that had been overlooked because the photos and description were done so poorly. So you can still find these deals on market on Zillow, and don't forget to check out for sale by owner on Zillow. A lot of people can forget those, and without a realtor in the way, you can really get some good deals for sale by owner on Zillow. Craigslist as well. Craigslist is like its own little for sale by owner category. Always check your local Craigslist ads for sale by owner houses. You can find some really good deals here. But yeah, don't ever forget to just check out Zillow and Craigslist as a very good free lead method in 2024 for real estate as well. So those are my top methods that I recommend to get into real estate using no money down. But now I'm gonna get into my paid methods. So don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the free methods of getting into real estate to get leads in 2024, but I really do like to get into paid methods, right? With free methods, it's not bad in the beginning. I used it myself for my first 3 years in real estate. I was doing that and I was able to get into 1, maybe 2 deals a year for the first 3 years. And that was good as kind of like a side hustle, but to really scale in this past year, I've gotten into paid leads, and paid leads has allowed me to increase my volume and the quality of my real estate leads to take it to a place I never thought it could before. So for my top paid lead real estate strategies that I'm using right now, I'm going to focus on cold callers, digital ads and websites, mailers, and the piece that ties it all together, buying the data. So for digital ads and a website, the first step is to create a local real estate website that basically says, we buy houses, fast, cash, quick close, no inspections, no realtor fees, and kind of brand it like you're a local, family-based home buying business. That's the way we like to do it, how's you build character, seem trustworthy, all that kind of thing. From there, when you build the website, then go and set up a digital ads account with whoever you'd like, whether it be Google Ads, Facebook ads, Bing ads, whatever you want to do, it can all work. I like to focus on Google Ads currently, but try it out and see what works best for you. Set up your Google Ads campaign. After you set up your Google Ads campaign using similar branding and keywords that you put on your website, you're going to link all that together to go and have a phone number on your website. And when the ads run leads to your website, they're going to call that phone number with your phone number, and you're going to get inbound leads that call you that want to sell their house to you. And don't worry guys, we're going to have a completely separate video going over all these ad campaigns and how to set them up, what for keywords, what for ad formats. And we're going to show you how to set up these ad campaigns and these websites. So if you want to see that in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. So cold callers for real estate. Many people are not aware of this method because they're probably very annoyed, the age-old tale of you're sitting at dinner and a telemarketer calls trying to sell you a vacuum or a TV or something. But this is a little bit different. Instead of cold callers trying to call and sell something to people, you're actually going to have them call and try to buy something from people. At the very simple level, your cold callers are going to call all these people from the data you put in at a mass level, maybe 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people a day, depending on the scale that you're using. And they're going to call all these homeowners, and they're just going to open with, hey, I'm calling with XYZ company. Are you looking to sell your home today? If no, okay, have a great day, goodbye. If yes, okay, would you like to tell me a little bit more about that? And then they pass on that lead of someone that wants to sell their house, hot and ready, straight to you. One thing to keep in mind, guys, cold calling is great, but you want to make sure that you stay to and adhere to the guidelines and laws that are all set into place as far as regulations for cold calling. You never, ever, ever want to call someone on the do not call list or you could get sued. So mailers for real estate is another great paid way to get leads as well. When I'm talking mailers, we're saying that you're getting a custom postcard design, you're putting that in a postcard, front and back, it's all glossy, it looks nice, it has your website on it so they can call, and you're going to print a couple hundred or a couple thousand of those, and you're going to send that out to neighborhoods around you, and you're going to get leads of people that want to sell their house. You can use different, programs or softwares online, or you can go directly through the post office and use every door direct mail. One of the most crucial and important steps in real estate investing when it comes to paid leads is buying your data. Because when I'm talking about mailers or cold callers or getting a hold of these motivated sellers, how do you find them, right? So you're going to want to use batch leads or PropStream. That's what I use. And you're going to go into those websites and you can put the addresses there to find motivated sellers, and then you can do something called skip tracing to purchase their contact information. Without the seller's data and contact information, you're not going to have a way to reach out to them, and you're not going to have a way to get a hold of them to buy their house. You can also couple buying the data and skip tracing the contact information with your free leads, because if you're driving for dollars, maybe you can't find their information, you can go on these websites, put that address in, and then pay for the contact information of the house that you drove by on your list. There you have it. Those are my top free and paid ways to get real estate leads right now that I'm using. If you guys like this content and you want to see more in the future, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment what you think, let us know what kind of other videos you want to see, and don't forget to turn on post notifications because we post every day, so that'll keep you up to date on our content.